Hello YouTube, this is Johnny Ohm, and I just got back home from seeing Abduction in theaters. This movie wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, and not as bad as critics state it to be, but it was still pretty bad. It's not that it did anything that made me angry. It's something that we haven't already really seen in a movie, even if the scenario is slightly new. It follows all the cliches. The few good things about it are the stunts. Taylor Lautner is very good at performing his own stunts, one thing I consider very impressive about the actor's talents. 2, he's learning people. Taylor Lautner is learning that you can't strip in order to make up for a lack of acting. That's one of the reasons I went to see this movie, is because I was hoping to see that Taylor Lautner would learn that you can't substitute acting with stripping. But what I walked in to realize was that Taylor Lautner, all this time, has been stripping to distract his fangirls from the fact that he can't act. His performance was incredibly wooden, and only had a few moments that I felt were sincere, and even saying that is being generous. And he comes off a lot like he doesn't seem to care. Like his foster parents, the parents he's known all his life, are dead before his eyes. He's angry for like a minute or so, and then he's just like, whatever. It says he cries in his sleep, but it doesn't actually show it except with him waking up. And even once he's waking up and he's crying a little bit, it doesn't sound like he's really that sad. I was disappointed that they got a few big names, like Alfred Molina, Jason Isaacs, Sigourney Weaver. I was disappointed that they got these names into the movie, and then they didn't even do much with them. Their talents as actors were not fully utilized in this movie. These were performances that could have been delivered by just about any basic actor. Face it, the only name in this movie that Hollywood cared about was Taylor Lautner, because they knew it would reel in the fangirls. And even then, this movie isn't making that much money at the box office, so even that seems to have failed. The story was predictable, the plot moved incredibly fast in weird directions, the romance with the girl moved very fast and pretty awkwardly too. In between running from the CIA and the bad guys, they just have awkward small talk about like how they spent a summer together at a boathouse, then they went back to school and he never asked her out, and then it was just kind of a tease for the next 4 years until bang, his parents get shot dead and they're on the run from people, and then they finally get to go and do stuff together. And it was an awkward, rushed romance that was squeezed in the plot for gratification. This film isn't so bad in the sense that I didn't have to actually sneak into Harry Potter like I was planning to do to cleanse myself of what I had just saw. It was not that bad. It was just dull. What can I say? It was boring, predictable, rushed, and put Taylor Lautner in there just to attract the fangirls, and even that strategy seems to be failing. So overall, this movie, it doesn't make you suffer that much, but I don't recommend you go see it because you won't really get much out of it.